What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here. Now, what I'm going to do after each round of CCL for Season 4 is essentially just go back, have a look at the scorecards, basically have a look at the table and have a look at see who is leading the run scoring charts and the wicket taking charts. So it's just going to be a real short video, but it's basically designed for those people who don't have time, because I do know it is quite time consuming going to watch all the games. You can basically come in and after each round have a quick 3, 4, 5 minute video essentially just going on and seeing what has happened throughout the round. So the first game of the tournament, it seems like a long time ago that we did this now, really not getting through it as quick as I would like, but hopefully we can get there very, very shortly. So the Bottlers with Chisman taking on Dean or Twisty and the West Side Vlogs, and the Bottlers winning there by 22 runs at the North Sydney Oval. They were topped by Ross Simmons, 80 not out off of 52 deliveries. They managed to score 3 for 223 inside their 20 overs. Chiz chipping in down near the bottom. And A Singh had actually a very good knock. I think came in at number 4 and really got things moving towards the back end. Propelled them up to a very decent score with his 63 off of 25. Now the West Side Vlogs in reply could only manage 6 for 102. 6 wickets is the most that we have seen taken in an innings in this tournament to date so far. Jamison with 53. I think Dean himself 50 off 31 before he was gone and run out. But the turning point probably in this game for me was when Spearman came on and bowled. I think he was about 2 for 8 off of his first 2 overs, and that's when the Vlogs were going quite well. Man of the match goes to Ross Simmons, and just having a quick look to see those guys who weren't on those first tables that you can see how they did go and go on. As we said, Singh did do very well there. Wicks bowled pretty well for his 2 overs. You'd think he'd probably get some more in the next game. But everyone else, as we have come to expect in this tournament, has been very expensive. Smith went for a golden duck, which was a bit unfortunate. And then I can't quite remember who it was that ran out Dean. But they won't be happy about that. And the bowlers, they were all pretty good to be fair for the Bottlers. Chiz with 1 wicket, Spearman with 2. He was very good. And then Walker with 2 as well. So the Bottlers won that first game. Then we do have Jamie's team taking on the Warriors, and this was an absolute cracker. I think the Warriors scored something like 50 runs off the last 3 overs to get the win. McKinnon, the man of the match, for 92 not out off of 56. Taylor was very unfortunate in that 96. Could have had the first century of this tournament, but I think he was given out LBW to a poor decision. I think he hit it, or possibly he was given out court to one that hit the pad or something along those lines. But it wasn't enough. The Warriors did get there. They chased down 233 inside the space of 19.4 overs, which is absolutely incredible. McKinnon was good. Jones very good towards the end as well. And the bowlers, as I said, you know, it's something that we have come to expect in this tournament. They have just gone for a whole lot of stick. They've gone for a lot of runs. Gareth with the 1 wicket there, and Badini going for 50, but picking himself up 2 wickets. Jonathan Wong with a debut to forget. None for 64 off of his 4 overs. And as we do see in the reply there, it really was Tyson Bennett that brought them home, to be fair. That 22 off of 4 included 3 sixes and a 4. And you honestly wouldn't have thought going into that last over they would have been able to go and get the job done, but they did. Gildo got pumped. Stanford did only bowl the 1 over, which was quite weird. He went 1 for 8. Sims Wells absolutely pumped. 70 runs off of his 4 overs. Hesselgreave and Harvey picking up a wicket apiece. Game number 3 saw Kaz Lawler's fine legs taking on Bobby G Gaming's the leading edge. So fine legs winning that one by 7 runs, batting first. It's quite strange because we have seen teams batting first and obviously chasing down 2 wins from both of those options to date so far. So 229 was the score. Bobby G Gaming, basically, how can you go past this guy for the man of the match? 125 not out. The first century that we have seen, I think, I was going to say the only one, but I'm sure that there was one in the last game between the Sharks and the Ruffians. But Sharman, he was very good too. 91 not out off of 41. And Bobby G Gaming also picking up a wicket there as well with 1 for 37. But just didn't quite have enough in the tank. Or just didn't quite have enough, I guess, batters, you know. batting partners to get him up there over the line. So pretty good, 1 for 37 off of his 4. Definitely the pick of the bowlers. Dean was good too, none for 35, and Mackenzie and Dale picking up the other 2 wickets there. And as you can see, 125 off of 64 deliveries. Voice hung around for a little bit, and Holloway did his bit towards the end with 37 off 21, but it was not enough, and it did see them finish up. I think Lawler did have a very good over towards the back end of the innings, so he picked up 1 wicket. Hales picked up the other one, but Hayes picked up the other one, but he did go for 52 runs. And the final game saw the Ruffians and the Southern Sharks taking on each other. The Ruffians got probably, I think this is the lowest score of the tournament, batting first with 208 for 3. Tomlinson with 87 not out off of 59, and Healy towards the back end, 53 not out off of 26. Benji Cook, definitely the pick of the bowlers here for the Sharks in this game. A little bit unfortunate that he did get taken to in that last over. I think after 1 he was about 2 for 2, and so then the next 3 overs have gone for 45 runs respectively. It's still a decent effort, and then Lurch picking up the other wicket there, 1 for 35. He was a bit the opposite. He got taken to in his early overs, but did really bring it back towards the back end. And then a solid start by both Roberts and Henry with 34 and 57 respectively. Groves really accelerated towards the end with a 72 off of 40, and then myself with 45 not out off of 19 deliveries, hitting home towards the back end of the innings. So you've got to be happy with that. And as you can see, wickets shared between Insane, Elms and Stubbs, and apart from that, not really too much to write home about. Proven Zale getting taken to, he went for 50, as did Insane, but not the greatest of starts for the Flocks. Now, the Ruffians. So moving on, as you can see the table here, we're not going to worry too much about net run rate in this here because we are only 1 round through. But the Bottlers first, Southern Sharks second, Fine Legs third, the Warriors are in 4th after that close win. Then we've got Fumanji, who I cannot pronounce that name, the Leading Edge, the Ruffians, and West Side Flogs to round out the table. Now, having a look quickly when I can do it, here we go at the batting chart. So Bobby G Gaming obviously leading at the moment with his 125, Jamie Taylor 96, Logan McKinnon 91, Sid Kumar 91, Lewis Sharma 91. So there's definitely a lot of batting, it must be said. And in the bowling charts, this one here will be very interesting as well, because I don't think there's going to be a whole lot going on. A couple of guys with 2 and a lot of guys with 1. But as the season progresses, we will see players that will move up, and there will be a bit more separation in there, it must be said. But anyway, guys, I've just backed out of the tournament because I do that all the time when I am doing competitions like this. Do hope you've enjoyed this quick recap. Did go a little bit longer than I did expect. That's actually my IPL one. What is going on here? But do hope that you have enjoyed it. If you have, remember to give us a thumbs up. Let me know down below in the comments how your player went in round number 1. It's really interesting to see how you guys are reacting and feeling about this series. Subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching, and until next time, ka kite anoa. See you soon.